Shortly. I believe we are live. Okay, here is the first day of the new year, 2026, January 1, here in the state of Texas. It's 42 degrees. It's chilly, and I've got the Nocta Macro Simplex Plus, and I've got it already tuned in, ready to go. And let's see how it goes. Haven't been to this one in about several months now. So hopefully it's got some good stuff to find, and we'll just kind of play it by ear, because hey, it's the first day of 2026. Let's see what the first find will be on this mobile metal detecting live stream. All right, I'll start right over here, and we'll just kind of work our way. Okay. Oh, getting 28s, 20 something, so low number. Let's see, what is this? Low numbers too, so that's likely some trash. I'm gonna kind of skip it here. All right. Man, low numbers. I gotta check it out. Okay. It's already on top. Right there. It's in the hard pack, so let's go and see if I can pick that out. Not expecting it to be much since it was in the 20s, and on this machine, 20s tend to be trash. Okay, right there, I'm kicking it out over here now. Yep, there it is. Hey, howdy, how's it going? Angel, how's it going? Okay, looks like it's in this thing right here. What can that be? Oh yeah, right there. That's what I expected. Some trash with that sound. 20s trash. Alright, so we'll start out the new year with a little trash, but hey, that's part of the deal here. What are you doing? Metal detecting, looking for coins, possibly some jewelry. Oh wait, 50s. That's a good sign, 50s. It's a very good sign. Okay. Where can this be? Right here. Okay, very good sign in the 50s, so let's see what that could be. Yeah, 50, 60, 70, 90 is really good for quarters. 50s is it's a mixed bag there. But let's see if I can locate it here. Got the pinpointer ready. It's like it seems to be right in this hard pack again, underneath the mulch. But not too deep. I can hear a pretty good sound. Oh, look at that. Oh, look at this. All right, I don't know if it's worth anything, but it was in the 50s, so that certainly counts. What is this thing? So first find of the year is going to be this baby. It's got a little rust on it, so I'm not expecting it to be jewelry, but hey, that goes into the this find. Nice. All right. I always love when I get the 50s on the Nocto. Howdy, how's it going, you folks? Just enjoying first day in 2026. Doing a little metal detecting, get my deep knee bends in going, because I got my deal here so I can kind of go down below and get a little exercise. That's what they call it. 50s. Love it. All right, got a bunch of folks on. Howdy, how's it going? Cool, yeah. Been a while since I gotten some decent stuff, so I'm not sure if it's precious metal, but hey, it's a find. All right. Okay, here we go. Oh, 30s could be a nickel or it could be a pull tab. Let's see what that is. Let's see. I kind of kicked it out already, it looks like. Yeah, I definitely like having this pinpointer, but sometimes I just miss it, so. Right over here. Yeah, right in this area. All right, let's see what happens. seems a little deeper. Yep, it is. Luckily, I got this mulch here that makes life so much easier when I'm digging through these versus the hard pack and harder playgrounds and whatnot that I've detected in the past. All right, it's over here now. All right, so is it gonna be a pull tab, aluminum, or is it gonna be a nickel? Coming in at the 50s like that. There it is right there. Look at that. A pull tab. What a thought. All right, but you got to dig them because when they come in the 30s on this machine, it could be a nickel. So I did find a silver nickel, but that one came up with a definite higher sound. 20s. That's probably going to be some trash. Yeah, that's probably going to be trash again. 20s. It's not really a pull tab, but it'll probably be, I think someone's called it out here, foil. Yep, which tends to happen a lot in this mulch area like this, okay? See, you play with dirt too much, it's holding you back. Oh, okay. Well, luckily I got mulch, so it doesn't hold me back too much. All right, let's see if we can find some other treasure. Okay, yeah, it's been about, I'd say maybe 2 to 3 months since I've been here. And what's funny is there was one year I was detecting and I found a bunch of, like a coin spill underneath that dealie over there. And it was cold. It was like frozen everything. And I actually walked up on some dead mice or rats, I think it was. I guess it was that cold. It got too much for them. Okay, that's the sidewalk. What have you found? So far, mainly trash, and then I lucked into this baby here. Some kind of costume jewelry thing, maybe. I'll show it at the end. We're in the middle of the hunt, and let's see if we can catch us some more goodies. Okay, so I did the initial perimeter around this little circle thing. So now I'm gonna go back to this little circle deal here because kids like to come around here and do their thing, so we'll check it out. Okay. More 20s, high 20s, 30s, so it might be trash. Okay, that's the pole. Okay. Getting a lot of signals, but that's really the pole. Got a lot of metal here as well as the sidewalk. Okay. Let's see, also on Katie's son, not Katie. Okay. Important things. I found a lot of rings and stuff over the years. Mainly now it's coins, which may be a little tough since folks don't use much coins. But then I'm thinking maybe if you don't find as many coins, you might find more of the jewelry. Okay, here we go. 30s. Could be another pull tab. Could be another nickel. Let's check it out. There it is. Another foil dealie. But I gotta check those out. When they're in the 30s, I check them out. When they're in the 20s, depending on how much time I have, I may go quicker and just skip it. Okay, that's mixed signals. Okay. Just keep going around here. This is a little baby swing set thing. I'm getting pinged here. Let me check something. Okay, all right, let's go over here. Other roundy thing over here. Okay, let's see. That's the signal of the metal pole or toy here, playground set. I'm just kind of doing a expanding circle search. Okay, and I try getting these places before anyone comes out because I don't really want to bother the families and whatnot when they bring their kids out here. So if I find that I come here early, it usually gives me the whole area to play around in. This one usually has a lot of interference, but every once in a while I'll catch a good target. Okay, howdy, howdy. Got some folks joining. Appreciate it. Let's join first metal detecting live stream hunt of the year. Okay, nothing there. Let's go to this dealie. This is another one of those poles that you can run around in. Okay, I'm working it fast. I'm getting cold already. Holy cow. It's like 42 right now. Okay, we'll start over here by this little barrel slide thing. Okay, let's go this way. Okay, here we go. 30s, double signals too. Could be another pull tab. Yeah, right around here somewhere. Yep. Oh no, it's nickel. Yep, that was the reason why I checked them in the 30s. Right there. Nice. Okay, so that goes into the this pile here. Okay, so I think I said at some point I'll do another little live stream of some of the stuff I found over the years, because I kind of just store everything into this one area where I don't really have anything to do with them. Every once in a while I'll find something that actually someone was looking for. I was at the beach one time and someone had asked me to find their keys when they lost it at the beach, and I found it. Gave me about like a volleyball court size area to look at, and I found it. Gave him the keys and hooked me up with some what was it? I think it was like $5 or something, enough to go get some coffee and a snack. I didn't mind. It's fun stuff. Yeah. Okay, let's go around here. I'm gonna go back to this. This one's tough because it's a lot of metal. Kids come over and they come over here and they get this little deal here and see, metal. And but if you play it right and you kind of listen for the sound and that double target, you sometimes are able to get in there and locate something. Right here I'm just getting a lot of signals, and it's the metal as well as the sidewalk, but it's okay. I just go ahead and check it just real quick. All right, now I'm gonna go back over here. This is a little climbing set. Right here, it's got a little pathway. Once in a while I'll find something down here, but today nothing. And then here, let's see. Do you have coins and stuff? Yes, I got a nickel this round and some kind of jewelry thing. All right. Okay, we're getting some mixed signals. This is the pole. Yeah, that's the pole. Okay, so underneath here, it's funny. I usually find a coin or two underneath this thing. One time I did find a good coin spill, but bear with me as I work it. I'm gonna go underneath. Okay, and because there's a lot of metal here, I'm mainly listening for a double signal. Okay, and when I say a double signal, it'll be like just, beep beep. Okay, right there. Right there. 78. Possible dime, maybe an older penny. And let's see. Yeah, it's kind of down there, but it's there. Right about there. Okay. Let's see. I'll just kind of sweep it away. All right, not seeing it yet. Just kind of sweep it away. Okay, let's go ahead and check it again. Okay, I kicked it out. Yeah, there it is. Yeah, it seems kind of weird. It's some kind of deal here, it looks like. No? Oh, there it is. Yep, it's a penny. Okay, and I found out, let's see, 1956 penny. Okay, so higher copper content, and that explains why. Oh, it's a wheat penny too. All right, so it's a wheatie. That explains why it came in at the higher 70s. Normally I'll get them, more recent pennies will be in their 60s. Let's see, I wonder what he put there. No, none of that. It's just basically at a playground out here trying to find some coins. Okay. And maybe some lost jewelry. Okay, so listening for that double signal. Okay, this is all the metal from the playground, but if you go slow enough, you might get that double target, and that's the pole again. Yep. All right. Well, I was saying I usually find at least a coin, and sure enough I did. Got a penny. So today's catch today is so far a nickel, a penny, and then some kind of jewelry that I don't think is real, but it's still a fun find. Okay, that almost sounded like a double signal. Okay, now let's start working our way around. Here we go. No, part of the metal slide. Okay, just keep working our way over. Okay, now that's the structure again. Okay, that's more structure. So I'm just gonna work it faster. I can start hearing some people coming out, so. Okay, nothing here. All right, this is pretty cool here. Little running thing. Kids will come walking, going across here. Parents will be checking things out. And on occasion, might find a coin or two. Okay, I'll do a wider sweep here, overlapping over the rings, kind of searching the area. You heard something here. Yeah, so that crackly sound, like that, barely hear it. That could mean wire. Let me see if I can dig it up and show you. Oh, there it is. Well, in this case, it looks like a little ketchup packet, piece of one. Let's throw that away. Okay, what metal detector should I get? I don't know. I only have 3 over the years. Got an old Radio Shack that I did a video on from way back, showing how to tune it. And then for years, I used a 1225X Fisher. That did me well. I used that for like 30 years, and then now I'm using this one mainly because it has this battery charge. You can just charge it up, plug it in, and then on top of it, it is water resistant. The coil's waterproof. Has these deals here that keep things water resistant, so you can take it out in a light mist. I've done that before. Okay. Oh, here we go. Heard something. Different sound. Right there. It's kind of right here. It's getting mixed up with all these other metal. But there's something here. It may not be a great target, but it may be one to at least look at, because you never know. All right, so let's pull the pinpointer out. Somewhere over here. Yep, there it is. Looks like a little friction deal on a lighter. Okay. Let's see. Do people think you're a creep by doing metal detecting in the playground? No, not really. I first did this when my kids were little, and I'd do it with them. And then as they got older, at this point, I go at, what time is it? 7 when no one's out. and I tend to respect the folks that bring their kids out, so I don't bother with them because they certainly don't need someone out here doing this. So, no. And I think mainly because, look, no one's here. So, I don't think I worry too much about other people at this point since no one's here. Okay. All right. What else is here? Hey, I got a metal detector. My birthday a while ago. It's the best thing you ever found. Rings. Rings. It's the best thing. Okay. All right. Here's a little beep. All right. Here maybe? No. Okay. Let's keep going. All right. And I usually just do these, maybe a 30-minute, an hour session, just hitting these places, and then I'll call it, because I actually have other hobbies to include fishing, and I tend to do a lot more fishing than metal detecting. But I'll have to do a live stream and just show you what you can accumulate doing this over the years. Okay, right here, this is all this metal that you're hearing. That double sound is what I'm looking for, but it's because I've got these two. All right, and at one point, if I get the opportunity, I'll show you what I mean or how I work a particular metal post area or something. I'm hearing something here though. Hear that? 70s. Could be a dime. It could be another penny. Could be trash. But we gotta look for it. All right, it's all over the place. There it is. Dime. All right. Yeah, so you pretty much learn your machine. Let's see, a 1996 dime. All right. And the way I normally want to learn a machine is I'll go ahead and get some coins and jewelry and lay it out. Oh, look. Coin spill. Clear it. Got to clear it. Looks like we got something else here. That's more in the 60s, 68. It could be a penny. Or it could be trash. All right. There it is. Penny. And you can see how I use that pinpointer to help me find stuff. Because without that pinpointer, before that I was using the pinpointer that was built into my machine. And, well, I spent a lot of time, like someone indicated, I was playing in the dirt too much versus moving on and getting finds. All right, one thing I tell my kids, and I'll teach my grandkids at some point, is once you find a target, clear it. So go back and check it. In that case, I found a dime and then I found a penny. All right, and it was funny. They used to say clear when they knew we had cleared a spot. All right. Best times I had though was detecting on the beach area. The detector I'm using, that 1225X Fisher, was definitely one that worked well on the beach because I didn't have to worry too much about the black sand and interference from the salt water. Here in these playgrounds, well, don't really have to worry too much about it. And this one has got that waterproof cable, or coil, so that should help. 20s, possible trash, we'll skip it. Okay. All right, let's see. It's like the sound of a truffle pig. You're swinging the head too fast. Okay. All right. All right. Okay. Here we go. Yeah, I do like this Nocta Macro Simplex Plus. Yeah, you can swing it pretty fast on this machine. On 1225X, you can swing that one fast as well. And when I say swing fast, what you do is you put a target here and another target here and swing past it and see how much it picks up. If you're going too fast, and it typically on your particular machine, it won't be able to handle a fast sweep. especially like on my old school Radio Shack one. You definitely have a really bad sweep or bad swing speed. Make a V pattern. Okay. Mainly just out here having fun, melody detecting. Okay. V pattern, whatever. This isn't meant to, well, I find that I do a lot of deep knee bends, I call it, because I pick up a lot of trash. And let's see, here we go, 20s. Yeah, that's probably going to be trash. So like, here we go, here's a deep knee bend. And I remember when I first started doing this, I used to find a ton of coins and trash, and you definitely easily do 100 plus deep knee bends, I call them, where you just go on your knee and find whatever targets there. Some more trash. It works as a charge. You'll miss 6 to 8 inches. Okay. Yeah. Main thing when I work these is all these city parks that they have here that use this mulch. About 6 to 8 inches your max, then you get to the underlayment. There's some places that'll have like a foot or so, and I've over the years been to many of these different parks here. I've got some of these spots memorized where I know they've moved this structure from that structure or from this spot, and they left the little metal posts in there. So sometimes you'll see me in some of my past live streams where I'll just, or not live streams, but past videos where I'm just skipping over a spot unless it has a different sound or return. And it's because I know there's a post there. And then there's a couple spots where I've dug in down to the underlayment, and sure enough, it's got junk in there. Oh yeah, so here, this one year I came out here, and it was cold, still had some ice and whatnot and snow in spots, and I was out here detecting, and I'm just sweeping away, and next thing you know, I see a dead rat, and then I go around, and there's another dead rat. I guess they couldn't handle the cold and whatnot, and it was kind of weird, you know. That was a weird one. What are you finding, brother? All right, since you guys are asking, this is what I found so far. Got some trash. I've got, let's see, a nickel, a dime, and 2 pennies. One of the pennies being a Wheatie from 1956. And then the first find today and the first find of the year, other than that piece of foil, was this thing, which I got to clean it up. I think it's more of a costume jewelry, but it came in the 50s. And usually 50s means some kind of content, some kind of good content, I guess. But yeah, I'll clean it up. But I don't see any markings on it. But that was cool, especially to kick off 2026. Nothing wrong with that. All right. So I've pretty much gone around all the structures here. Next thing I'll do is I'll start working. Oh, here we go. That one's right under. That one's within, right there. I don't even have to dig for it. It's right here. What is this thing? Foil. Bummer. All right, but yeah, certainly fun coming out here, kicking off 2026. And like I was saying, someone was asking about, you know, playgrounds and metal detecting. I come when there's no one else around. All right. Kind of respect the families coming out here, because they certainly don't need a dude out here metal detecting all around them. Next thing you know, the kids start following you too. And I used to have headphones on that I would use instead of having it out. But when I put the headphones on, you guys can't hear the return or the signal. So when I put the headphones on before, I was doing it to, one, keep the battery running longer, because I would get longer battery life. And then on top of that, I could use it as an excuse to ignore the kids that were asking me questions. And that was back when I used to detect when there were kids around. Okay, quick question. What's the question? Tell them you're checking for gas leaks, works every time. Yeah. There's a... I guess that might work there. Okay. Do certain metals pick up certain metal? Yes. Depending on how your machine, you can, like this one. So my old 1225 had an all metal mode, and also would register a different sound when it hit a quarter versus a nickel versus gold versus silver. Very clear and distinct return on its sound. With this one, it's very similar on the Noctra Macro Simplex Plus, but it also has this other stuff. I mainly got this because this one actually has a target ID, and so I've kind of learned what the target ID means. And in the case of, let's see, a nickel, those are about 30, comes in at the 30s. That's be it a nickel or pull tabs. If you go into the 40s and 50s, that could be some kind of precious jewelry, or like in this case, the jewelry I found. 60s could be pennies, depending on the year of the penny. 70s, same thing, pennies as well as dimes. 80s could be also dimes as well as that higher content pennies, I think like 70s and whatnot, or 50s. And then 90s will get me a quarters typically. And then if you shift to another setting in here, I've got it discriminated out, but a nail, a piece of wire, coat hanger, thin wire, or rusty wire, that'll come in with a light crackly noise and come in register very low. I have found some gold with this in the 15 to 20 range, some of that gold flake stuff. So sometimes I wonder if I might be missing some good targets, because I am skipping it from that pull, or from the low 20s. On my 1225X, the Fisher, any gold would just register a loud beep, a very loud one. Okay, I'm trying to buy one. Meltzer, any suggestions? I don't know. I just mainly like, I really like that 1225X Fisher. They don't make them anymore. I don't think they offer them anymore. Oh no, they do. I think they call it like the F1 or F2 or something. But that one, the one I had, did not have the target ID as well as a depth sensor. In the case of the depth sensor, I really don't use that as much either. The main reason I got this is I just wanted to change, wanted it to be water resistant, wanted to be able to just plug in the battery, or to recharge the battery instead of putting in the batteries in there. And I still use the sound signal, as well as the number, the target ID that comes back. The depth doesn't really matter too much. It's just basically I can hear by the sound to tell me how deep it is. Other times, like in the old one that I had, you can lift your coil and get an understanding how deep your target may be. But I typically search these playgrounds with this mulch, so I can dig quickly and not worry too much. If I'm digging an area where there's grass and whatnot, then I'll shift over to a screwdriver with the tip kind of dulled out, and I'll use that as a pinpointer to dig, and I'll use the pinpointer as more to locate before I start digging. And then I will cut like a plug and whatnot in the grass, so I don't leave any telltale that I've been there. Alrighty. But with that, yeah, it does pick up different metals. Fisher makes some good starter. Yeah, that's what I like the Fisher. The Garretts are also good. I just kind of tended more to the Fisher. And if you look at some of my old videos, you can probably see me using them. Been doing this kind of off and on from a video standpoint for several years now. I mainly focus more on my fishing channel, but I always like to come out and do a little of this. And then I've just realized that, hey, I could just live stream this and see if you guys can see what I'm doing and ask questions. And you know, it's not one of these things where if you do it a lot, or if you don't do it a lot, you'll miss out on probably some good opportunity. When I was doing this more frequently, I was finding a good amount of stuff. But again, with the coins and electronic payments, not getting as much coins anymore, getting more trash and more of the jewelry stuff too. I didn't do this. Let's go check it out. Okay. All right. Okay. Nothing here. Nothing in the drop zone, the slide zone. All right. Okay. We'll just start paralleling this one deal. That's a pole right here. Okay. Getting some returns, 20s. Very light sound. Okay, that's the pole. Okay. Okay. Have I found a diamond ring? I've found a diamond ring in the past. Ruby one also. And then, what is this? But not recently. Oh, low numbers here. Very low. Let's go check it out. It's probably trash, but we're gonna try checking it. Yep, there it is. Right there, trash. Let's see, not a whole lot of metal detector people left. Can you the forefathers making it a competition sport? Yeah. Ooh. Competition. Yeah. I was in a metal detecting club way back. Here we go. Oh, I see it. Trash. And what was it? Those guys, they found some really good stuff, and they would hold like tournaments and whatnot, like you said, competition. Some more trash. 20s. Let's go dig it up. All right. Let's see. Yep. Trashola right there. Looks like that came from like a pull tab or something. Okay. I seen a guy doing beaches. Someone, I think, can you show me and tell me how much they are? I'm not sure. I mean, how much they are. Want me to show what I found in the past? I can do another one of these little recap streams. I think I've done it in the past, but I don't think I've done it live. This one seems like trash. Yep. And you can see, I'm starting to see this pattern with the low number on the return on the metal detector. Okay. And it's starting to get late, so I'm gonna probably call it here in a moment and just do a recap of what we found. Okay, 20s, so that's probably some foil again. Okay. I think I kicked it out, yeah. So when I first set up the detector, because I had this pinpointer, one thing nice about it is I can change the frequency on the detector so that it does less interference with the machine or with the pinpointer. So let's turn this on. Okay, hear that? So it's interfering. And what I do is I'll set it to a frequency, in this case it's F1, and I'll push it off to my side, and then the interference will drop where I can continue to use the pinpointer. I think there's some, like my 1225X, it would interfere, but I had no choice to change the frequency. It's one of them old school ones, had it for like 30 years. Oh, I get it, a pinpointer. Checking use left hand. So the handheld device is called, yes, the handheld device is a pinpointer. This is the Pro 1 pinpointer. Yeah, the first one they had versus the 2. I think there's a 2 now. It's more waterproof or something. Okay, I think I'm pretty much done, other than I need to do my perimeter search. What I do here is I'll kind of just walk around the perimeter and just see if I hit anything. You'll hear a lot of noise from the metal, from the rebar and the concrete. I don't detect outside on the grass, even though I probably could find a few things there. It's just that I really don't want to mess with the grass and possibly damaging it and whatnot. And next thing I know, the city will be kicking me out. All right, so let's go and do the perimeter search. And all I do is just do this till I hear a different sound or a double target, or I hear a double beep, like that one. No. Okay, right here. Okay, 20s. Possible trash again, so I'm moving my detector to the side. Let's kind of do a little quick search right here. And you can see how the pinpointer definitely helps you locate stuff quicker. Yeah, all right. Foil. All right. Let's see. And we'll just keep going again. All right. So you'll hear that beep. The return as I get close to the concrete. All right. Oh, there's another clicky sound here. Right here. Something's canceling it out. So you hear that? Maybe not. That one sounds, and it's in the 13s, 10s. That could be some wire. So let me go dig that up and just show you. Could be some like rusty wire. And with the pinpointer, it picks up all metals. Let's see. I may have kicked it out. There we go. No. Sorry. Yeah, it's canceling out. It's clicking right over here. It may be the rebar. That may be what I'm picking up as well. All right, I guess bad example. I'll have to show you another example once I get into some more of that rusty wire stuff. All right, let's keep going. All right, what else we got here? All right, what's going on? Seems he's finding something else. Yeah, that's what I'm looking for. Okay, finding coins and anything else of value. All right, and I'm pretty much done with the overall search. I'm just now doing a perimeter scan where I work the perimeter of the playground. Okay. Let's see. And okay, some more interference here coming up on this spot. Usually I'll get let's see, some weirdness. Okay. All right, let me just check. So that's the concrete. Okay. Okay. All right, so I did this area already, so I'm just gonna skip it here in a moment. We'll come back to this other end here by the perimeter. Okay. I got metal detecting, yes, is a hobby, as well as fishing. Okay. Let's see what we can find. Okay, so you hear that constant return? That's the concrete, but I just heard a double signal here. No. Okay. And sometimes you can approach a target and go forward and back and you'll get a different register. I don't remember going through these leaves earlier. Better check it. Okay. Okay. All right. Looks like it's gonna be slim pickings here when it comes to working the perimeter. Okay. All right. Okay, I think this is where I started. Okay, let's go to the other little playground here. Right up there. And let's go back and work the perimeter here. And then we should be able to call it here soon. And then I'll just do a recap of what I found. Okay. Okay. What is this? Okay, double signal here, but it seems like it may be part of that rebar stuff that's here. All right, we'll keep working it. And I do have the sound down right now, mainly because I don't want it too loud. You can crank up the sound here, but it gets really loud at times. Okay, looks like it's going to be a slim pickings on the perimeter search. Okay. Oh, here we go. Foil right on top. Foil. Okay, let's keep going. We just gotta come back around once here, and I think we'll call it. Come on, come on. I think there was one year I found a bunch of dimes right on the side over here, but there used to be a tree here. And I think a lot of the kids were coming out here playing. Here we go. 30-40s. Not sure what that could be, but let's go in. Right there, it's right on top. Right underneath the leaves. More trash. More trash. Okay. Okay. More trashola. Here we go. Double signal, 20s. Shouldn't be trash. We'll check it. Come on. I think I kicked it out this way, or it was over here. No. Yep, there it is. Yep. Trashola. Right there. Okay. All right. Let's finish it out. Coming around. Some metal structure there. Okay. All right. 20s. I even see it right on top again. Little piece of metal foil. There. There's something. That was weird. Should 20s, but then it jumped to the 70s. Okay, there it is. More foil. Okay. All right. Keep walking it. Okay. All right, I think that's it. But we got a little time. I see an area that I didn't search in this open area. So we'll just go and do a little quick back and forth. I'm gonna do some wide sweeps, mainly because I'm in a hurry now. It's cold. All right, wide sweeps, overlapping. Okay, 20s. All right, 20s. All right, let's come back around. Okay. So yeah, don't get as much coins as I used to, but that's the nature of the business. There's some trash right on top. Okay, howdy, howdy. Okay. Now this one's weird. 70s. Light signal though. Mixed signal. Very light signal. Sounds like it's going to be deep too, so let's go and figure this out real quick. No, got some interference right now. Yeah, that one's deeper. Let's take a peek. All right, so it's a great thing about this mulch, and as long as you stay above the underlayment, that protective barrier, it's pretty much mulch. Okay. Oh, that's not there. Let's do a quick sweep. Nope. Yeah, that's weird. It's down there. Let's see. Sounds like it's over here. May have moved on me, or I may have missed it. All right. Let's clear this out. The pinpointer doesn't go deep, so sometimes you got to clear some of the mulch and whatnot. Okay, it's right here now. All right, and looks like it's above the underlayment, so may have a reasonable chance to find something. What is this? There it is. Look at that. What is this? It looks like a bolt. Yeah, or no, a nut. All right, cool. So I'll put that on the trash side. And that was this thing. This trowel has a little depth thing. So let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, about 6 inches deep. So you found it. Nice. All right, and I could tell that one was deeper just by the return on the signal. It was a very faint sound. What else we got? I'm trying to find those rules. Down, clean. Okay, let's finish the sweep, and we'll kind of cover this open area that I passed over fairly quick. Some foil right on top. Okay. And just kind of keep going, and then we'll call it. Okay. All right. Here we go. Another faint sound. 70s. Okay. 70s. Let's see if we can pinpoint a little bit. Right about there. So I know it's deep by the sound, so I'm going to take the trowel and just kind of do a quick dig just to get it cleared, and then I can use the pinpointer to locate it more. Okay. Okay, it's there still. And I think this one's still above the underlayment, so it may be a good target. 60s, 70s. Usually it could be a dime or a penny. Pretty deep though. Like the other one was about 6 inches. All right, I think I kicked it out some. It's a little bit higher up now. Okay, I'll just kind of push it up a little. Oh, there it is. That's the other thing it could be. It could be this, pretty much, it's this kind of lead metal thing, I think. Yeah. Those come in, especially the copper stuff that they use for some of the plumbing. Those come in just sounding like a penny as well. Okay. Okay, what else we got here? I don't understand what this is. Okay, let me adjust this. All right, we'll do a final pass, and then I will recap everything. And yeah, stay tuned. I'll probably at some point do a live stream recapping my past finds as well. Okay, 30, 60, ooh, mixed signal again. Mixed signal, got to check it out. All right, let's pull this out. Yep, there it is. Foil. A little pull tab deal. Those are always tough. Okay. All right. Let's do one more here. I don't think I got this area. All right. Let's see. I think there's one more sweep I didn't do. Okay, so I'm gonna do that and then I'll call it. All right. Okay. Didn't cover this area like I should have. It's like a nice running lane. Yeah. Oh, look at that. Got some bottle top. There. Okay, here we go. More metal. More metal. Okay. More metal. All right, keep the sweet. Let's see it. Okay, I think that might be it. All right, let's do this pass. Oh, right there, more foil. Okay. Right here. More foil. These are pretty much on top, so I can grab those quick and pick them up just to keep it, keep trash clear. I pick them up mainly because I'll come back again and it just makes it that much easier to locate some good stuff when you clear the trash right there. 30s, potential nickel, potential pull tab. Let's see. Okay. Right there. Right there. Nice. The last big find, I guess the last big find was today, which is this thing right here. Yeah, we'll see. All right. Okay. Okay, let's keep going. Oh, hearing sound here. Okay, that is likely trash again, being in the high 20s. So I'm gonna go ahead and check that one out, and we'll see. All right. Should have been more on top with the sound. I may have lost it already when I kicked out a bunch of dirt. It's the thing about this mulch is I kind of don't try to pinpoint as I should if I'm working more precisely, because it's just that easy to get this stuff out of the way and finding your target. There it is right there. El Targetito. A little more crushed aluminum things. All right. Let's keep. Let's do this pass here, that pass, and I think at that point I've covered the area. Okay. And I'm going a little bit longer, mainly because let's see, 8 something. Yeah. So, and there's nobody out yet, so that's good. All right. Usually come to these playgrounds when there's hardly anybody here, so prefer that way. Okay. All right. I did pass through this area earlier, so let's come back around and just kind of overlap the lane that I just made coming this way. Okay. And I think that might do it. Heard a faint. It's right here. Very faint one. Wow. Can't tell what that could be. And sometimes you wonder if your detector's working, so I'll just throw my trowel down and yep, there it is. It's working, so don't have to sweat that right now. Okay. Yeah, my other machine, I would have to, if I was running low on battery, I would every once in a while check to make sure, is it working or not. Okay, this one's trash, likely. There it is right there. More foil. Okay, so that is the luck of the draw. And, you know, you don't get rich metal detecting, at least what I've done. Certainly get some exercise, little deep knee bend stuff going. And if you go by the amount of trash as well as the amount of finds I had, you kind of get a feel for how many times I had to head down and pick something up. All right. Okay. Here we go. Oh, it's right on top. Trash. 40s again. Okay. Let's keep going. I'll check this one last spot and then I'm gonna call it. Okay. Just right in here. This open zone. It looks like a high traffic area. Yep. Right there. More trash. More trash. Okay. Do another sweep. Right here. 20s. It's probably going to be trash. Let's check it. Thinking maybe one of these days these low number ones are actually going to be more than just trash. There we go. Right there. But this case, it's more trash. Okay. Okay. Let's try here. Okay, I think this will be the last open area that I haven't covered. Okay. We'll just kind of sweep, overlapping sweeps. Okay. Yeah, I think this may be it right here. Nope. That was the metal from the playground. Okay. All right, I think that's it. Let me head to this one bench that has a trash dealie. And then I'll close out the stream recapping what I got. So this is the Nocta Macro Simplex Plus. I'm gonna go ahead and shut it down. Let's see. All right, and I'm gonna collapse it. Pretty convenient with this collapsing little deal here. Okay. Okay, and I'll just lay this here. And then go ahead and pull this out here. This is my tool belt that I like using for detecting. All right. This is that little light that my coworkers gave me from my fishing channel. All right, here's the trowel I like using. Okay, and let's go ahead and dump the trash. Okay. And basically every one of these things represents yours truly. I'm going to get down and pick up trash, so give you a good idea how often I had to bend down and get this stuff. So you do definitely get some exercise, range of motion. Okay. All right, let's go look at the trash. All right. Okay. What is this? Okay. Okay, so this is the trash. And I'll probably take a picture of the of the finds and post that in the community tab. Okay, got a Wheatie right there. Got a nickel, a dime, and one more penny. All right, that's not bad. Okay, and then that was the first find of 2026. Turns out to be this. I don't know if it's real, but that was cool. All right. Well, next time we'll catch y'all later, and we'll do some more of this in the future in 2026. Thanks, everyone.